Well, exciting Wednesday. Welcome to the EFX Sports Show, live from AAN Broadcasting Network. This is being broadcasted live on video stream through Facebook and also live on our radio station, coming from the Freak Speak Radio TV studio. Hope everybody is having a splendid day. Hey, want to talk to you about a couple things that are new or coming new, or hey, what Dr. Jeff is up to. I've got a brand new book coming out in Dr. Jeff's Health Series. This is going to be all of my training secrets. I'm going to have a whole bunch of training plans. I'm going to have all type of information. So if you are an intermediate, advanced, or even a beginner, and you want to have some tips about training, then you need to get a copy of this book. All my books in my Dr. Jeff Health Series are available at EFXsports.com. That book should be up next week, so you definitely want to check that out. Next week, which if you're listening live, then this will be pertinent date. I believe it is April 11th, which is a Wednesday. I don't have a calendar in front of me, which I should. I will be traveling to Tampa. I've posted where I'm going to be making appearances at in Tampa. I've got a book signing, and then I'm going on to Orlando. I'll be at Doc Hall's Fitness Center making an appearance, and then that weekend in Orlando at the Europa Sports Show. So if you're from the Tampa or Orlando area, check out my Facebook page. Look at where I'm going to be. Love to see you. Got samples, would love to shake your hand, would love to meet you. So come on down and, hey, let's have some fun. Well, yesterday, Montana, this isn't sports related, we got a stinking snowstorm. This is supposed to be spring, 8 inches of snow. So yesterday, that's what I was doing, was I was out plowing snow. Now, I've come to learn a long time ago that whatever Mother Nature, whatever life throws at you, man, you got to be prepared and not get depressed. What do? Well, you plow the snow and you move on, go to work. Anyhow, so my tip of the week. But before, excuse me, but before I get on to my tip, oh boy, a little too much snow. Sorry about that. Before I get on to my tip, I've got to submit or insert a commercial. So here's a live commercial. So EFX Sports is one of the main sponsors of the show. You want to go check out www.efxsports.com for all of their performance-based supplements. Kre-alkalyn, Carbolin, just to mention a few. Everything you need, they've got. All right, commercial one out of the way. So today, my tip of the week is the 3 H's. Hydrate, hydrate, and hydrate. Whether you are an athlete, someone trying to be healthy, whether you are an elderly person or a young person or a kid, hydration is crucial. Too many times people get dizzy, people have all types of ailments, tired, even have trouble losing weight. Well, most of the time is you probably have not hydrated. You have not drank enough water. Now, let me make something perfectly clear. Water is different from coffee, soda, pop, whatever you call it, tea. Things with caffeine are actually diuretics. So they're actually counterproductive. They're actually going to dehydrate you if that's all you drink. And of course, sodas and pops, most of those have caffeine. Diets with all the artificial flavors and sweeteners and gosh, only knows what else goes into some of those drinks that are on the label. That is not a way to hydrate. You've got to get in plenty of water. Now, my rule of thumb is 8 times 8. 8 glasses times 8 ounces throughout the day. Now you may be thinking, oh, I drink way more, or oh boy, that's too much for me. You've got to find out what works for you. But again, you've got to get in plenty of fluid. Now, if you drink tea, coffee, or pop, that's not included. This is water. All right, that's my tip for you. So, let me see here before I get on to some awesome questions that come in. First of all, if you've got a question that you'd like me to read on the show, send me an email, drj@allamph.com. I'd love to answer your question. What is up, James? Oh, Carl Lenore. What's up, buddy? I'm sitting in the airport watching my brother from another mother. See, typically this would be the time I would be finishing the Superhuman Radio, Science for Humans, but my brother from another mother, Carl, had a big opportunity to go speak at a conference. I'm so proud of him. He's such a world of information and a world of knowledge, and wherever he spoke, I can't remember the name of the symposium, but I know they were blessed with his knowledge. Hey, what's up, Dirk? And of course, my buddy James. Good morning, James. All right, let's get on to some Q&A, but before question and answers, I've got to submit another commercial. Now, I'm kind of new at this whole commercial thing, so excuse me, I'm trying to get it to flow. 360rx.co, and this happens to be my physician's doctor line, but I got to give a plug for it. If you're looking for products that are designed for physicians, but you can get direct, then go check out www.360rx.co. All right, that's enough of the commercials. Here we go. Question 1 comes from Jerry. Jerry says, Dr. Jeff, what is protein spiking? Now, I know you may have heard about this and you may have heard me speak about it, but there are always people who are just hearing about things, and hey, we need to be able to answer those questions. So if it's a review, it's a review. If it's something new, I'm going to tell you what protein spiking is. Protein spiking is when you take a protein which is comprised of nitrogen, and you try to spike that nitrogen with something inferior and cheaper than the original protein source. So what's going on in the protein industry is when you go into these big box retail stores, these wholesale clubs, you'll notice protein is cheap. Don't you wonder why it's so cheap? Well, most of these brands have been caught protein spiking, meaning they're taking some inexpensive amino like glycine and putting it in the protein so that if you analyze the protein for nitrogen only, it's going to be at that nitrogen content. So you will assume that all the protein is intact, but really what these guys are doing is cheating. Now, if you remember several years ago, China did it. They protein spiked their baby food, baby formulas by adding melamine, which is something used in fertilizer. Now, you may think, oh, that's disgusting, but what's wrong with adding amino acids? Aminos are great. Yeah, if you want an amino acid, then go pay a fraction of the cost. Don't be paying for the price of protein for amino acids. So essentially, that's what protein spiking is. It's cheating. When you see brands who have been caught, quit supporting those brands. They continue to stay in business. They continue to cheat us. So again, go to reputable brands that you know about, like EFX Sports, 360RX, and you will find high quality protein. Now, I'm just going to throw in something else. There's another brand that my brother Carl and I developed. It's called Thrive Protein. Now, here's the difference, is that particular powder has amino acids added to it, but it's on the label. We're not counting it as part of the protein, and there is a whole reason behind why you would want to add amino acids to your protein. So go check out thrive.com and read all about that protein. All right, my buddy Lance says, what happens to your muscles after you stop exercising? Will it eventually become fat when I get older? Great question, Lance. You know, I remember when I was younger and I got into weightlifting, it was really about 7th grade. There were some older people that were in my life that said, oh boy, when you get older, all that muscle is going to turn to fat. You're stupid for lifting. Don't do it. You're going to be paying the price. Look at me. I used to work out and, you know, now I got this big old beer gut belly and, sucking down the beers and stuff. Well, first of all, it is physiologically impossible for a muscle cell to convert to a fat cell. Impossible. Myth busted. So why do people, as they get older, get fat? Well, because when you quit exercising, come on, most of the time you quit with your healthy diet and you start eating junk. When you start eating excess calories, you're going to store that extra food as fat. When you quit exercising, you're no longer expending those calories. You're going to get fat. So that's why when you quit exercising, you get fat, because you don't know how to control your diet and you've lowered your metabolic rate to be able to metabolize the amount of food you were taking in when you were exercising. So, hey, don't quit exercising. There's no reason why. All of us are busy. If you've got an injury, work around it. You could always go for a walk, do something, again, that's not very tough, difficult, or time-consuming. Everybody can find time for exercise. As a matter of fact, this is funny. I saw some Facebook statistics, and they said the average Facebook user checks their Facebook 17 times a day, and they spend an average of about 15 minutes. Come on, tell me you don't got time to exercise. You got time to get on your Facebook and check your Instagram and Twitter and whatever else is out there. Snapchat, you got time to exercise. Do what I do. I do my social media while I'm doing cardio. Good way to kill two birds with one stone. All right, let me see here. What else we got coming in? So this is an interesting question. This is from Matthew, and he says, Dr. Jeff, when does muscle and strength decline for most people? Are there ways to help slow it down without drugs? So I know what he's talking about because I get this question a lot. He's basically talking about the aging process. People think that as you age, your muscle and your strength decreases. Let me put it to you this way. This may be contrary to medical science and published research studies, but I think as long as you continue to eat correctly, eat enough protein, and continue to lift weights, why would you think that you're going to lose muscle? What happens is when we age, now, especially for men and women, our testosterone levels normally start to lower. So that makes it a little difficult or harder as we age to put on muscle and sometimes to decrease body fat, but you've got to adapt, you've got to change. You've got to change your diet, you've got to change your exercise program. You can't do the same things you did when you were 20 when you're 50 or 60. Now, how do you overcome that without drugs? You need to get on EFX Sports Test Charge. That's one way that will help you to boost your testosterone levels. You want something that's really jacked through the roof, go check out the 360RX, new test boosters. So again, you've got a couple different options, but there you go. Oh, let's see, are the winners of the EFX Better You contest going to be able to have the new supplements you're going to release? Thomas. Hey, I forgot to announce tonight, man, the most important and exciting news of the day, of the year. So since the beginning of the year, we have had the EFX Sports Better You Transformation Challenge going on. People from all over the world have been transforming their bodies, not only for themselves, for their health, for goals, but for an opportunity to take part of a $20,000 purse. Now, there was no purchase necessary to get involved. All you had to do is register, set your goals, and start your transformation, whether you wanted to lose weight, gain weight, you wanted some abs, you wanted to increase your bench press, bigger biceps. It was all pertinent to your goals. That is now ended. Tonight is the finals. 7:00 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. I will be live on the EFX Sports Facebook page. I also will share that to Dr. Jeff Golini's page, so I think you could watch it at both, but I would highly recommend you go to the EFX Sports page just in case, technology doesn't work. during that live show, the judges who have had a difficult time with the hundreds of people who were involved with this transformation will submit to me toward the beginning of the show the top 5 female and the top 5 male. I don't even know who they are. I was not part of that whole judging. I did not want to, because to me, everybody's a winner. But it's a fun contest, and there can only be one winner, one male, one female. So then you will have an opportunity during the show to vote on each person. The judges will then give their final determination. They will then text that over to me. I believe it's going to come as a text, and I will then announce the grand prize female, grand prize male winner. They will split the $20,000 in cash prizes trip out to Billings, Montana to hang out with me, tour the factory, be able to go into the gym, get some free training, diet advice. We're going to have a blast. Now, for those of you that didn't participate in the challenge, you want to definitely watch it live, because during the show, I'm going to be giving away all kind of free stuff. So by you voting on these contestants, then your name will go into a drawing. I'm going to propose a few different questions, and by you commenting, by you sharing, that's going to put your name into a drawing. So I'm going to be giving away supplements, gear, hats, clothing, who knows, all kind of stuff I'm going to be giving away. Some of my books. So again, you want to watch that tonight, 7 o'clock p.m. Mountain Standard Time. That's 6 o'clock Pacific Time and 9 o'clock Eastern Time on EFX Sports Facebook page live. All right, hey, I'm going to finish up with my What's Up With This? Or as we used to say growing up in Ohio, what up with that? So this morning, I saw on the TV some gal went and shot up YouTube something. She did a YouTube with a gun because she was mad. Look here. This is why, one of the reasons why we have all these young punks, bringing guns into schools, into churches and things. It's because we are teaching them that there is no such thing as losing. Everybody gets a participation ribbon. Everybody wins. No, they don't. In life, you got winners, you got losers. You got second place, you got third place. Not everybody wins. Life will beat you up and knock you down if you let it. These people don't know how to cope. So what do? They throw an adult temper tantrum. This gal got mad because YouTube did something. So she decided to go shoot them up because she wasn't happy. She lost. Again, people get bullied. I got bullied as a kid. That's just part of growing up. You don't go bring a gun to school because you don't know how to lose. So we've got to teach our kids how to lose gracefully. Matter of fact, they need to learn how to lose before they learn how to win. This whole playing without a ball thing, giving everybody a ribbon thing, bunch of malarkey. There has to be winners, there has to be losers, because in life there are winners and losers. Not everybody gets the promotion. Not everybody wins the prize. Not everybody wins the Super Bowl. So again, what's up with this is let's get back to basics. Let's mentor and let's teach our kids what life is really about. And let's do that through sports. All right, everybody. God bless. Take care. And I will catch you next week. Bye-bye.